All right, what is going on, everybody? Vega here for SerpentX Special Forces. First of all, I want to thank you for stopping by with me hanging out with me this evening, because this is not my normal, things to do on an for it. First off, thank you to everybody who's coming by. Crypto World, Anthony Ryan, Guild War, Jeffrey, Nefarious, good to see you. Chris, a lot of Chris's around here. It's okay, Chris, you can have that name. I like Vega. Carl, Chan Coin, what's up? Max Voltage, how you doing, bud? Jeffrey Ackerman, Anthony Ryan, and wow, a lot of people are here. Wow. Why did my stream just go down? You better not be buffering. Stop it, YouTube. You're messing up my live stream. Come on, maintain that signal. You're connected via Ethernet. Anyways, as I was saying, a lot of people are here, but I'm looking very choppy right now. Let me know if I'm looking choppy to you guys. I don't understand why. My connection should be crisp. Connected over Ethernet. Alright, we'll just use this view to take a look. Robert Hawkins, Jason Osborne, Techman. Wow, there's a lot of people here today. Holy crap. Wow, Matthew Sharon, thank you for joining the ATX Special Forces. And yeah, it's super laggy for some reason. The squirrels are not working in my machine. I don't know. This guy. What do you guys think about this GPU right here? My stream is going to crap, and I do apologize if I'm having some obvious connection issues. YouTube should not be doing that because I have a pretty good system. But this MSI Trio, Gaming Trio, I don't know which one you would call it. Gaming X Trio, AMD Radeon RX 6800 non-XT. Pretty decent card. And it's running the system right now, but the encoding is a little bit meh. I know the encoding is primarily handled by the X264, which will be the Intel CPU, and I'm kind of... Alright. Let's see if the stream will catch its brain up. We got 34 people viewing. Holy crap. Alright, so in the description, we're just chilling and hanging out with you guys. I'm not going to stay on too long, but in the description is how to enter. I do need to copy it, actually, and put it in the live chat. But the way YouTube's been acting lately, it probably might block me for some stupid reason. But we're going to try it anyways. So there's a video that I recently put out. You guys just need to comment a positive comment. Make sure to include the hashtag 4K ETH giveaway. It's right there in quotes, as well as obviously your Ethereum address in order to be entered in the giveaway. I haven't really named an amount. I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm not going to be like Red Panda and give 1,000 Ethereum away, but I'm going to give a few of you guys some Ethereum, and we'll just go from there. I'm going to get it all together, obviously pick a few people from the live stream, catalog it into my tool, and then just go ahead and send it on its way. So you may get it during the live stream, you may get it right after the live stream, you may get it 5 minutes after the live stream. I don't know. You're gonna get it. All right, just trust my word on that. There's a lot of new faces that I haven't seen here, so let me introduce myself. If I'm not lagging, my name is Vega. Represent SerpentX. And SerpentX Special Forces is the name of the channel, which I know that can be a mouthful when people say SerpentXSF really fast. So I do apologize, but I'm not changing the name. I am a enthusiast overclocker, but I've been mining crypto for quite some time, since I would say off and on throughout the 2012s, 13s, which I actually have a crazy story to share with you guys. I think only a few people know this story. I don't know. If you guys want me to tell you the story, let me know in the live chat if you want to hear the origin story as far as my life into crypto at the very beginning. But You know, I'm an enthusiast overclocker, gamer, and miner. I'm an at-home miner. I did have a facility or a location where I had multiple GPUs set up, but I downsized to just my home, and now I'm just trying to upgrade what I have here at the house. And I'm just going to stick with 2 rigs, maybe 3, and just one all Nvidia, one all AMD, and swap it out. But my channel focuses around technology, you know, maybe some reviews about the new technology and hardware that comes out, and cryptocurrency content and cryptocurrency mining. Not so much in the trading space because I'm not really that good on trading. But Bitcoin, holy smokes, man. Yes, new all-time high today. I am so stoked for that. And I tweeted out this morning, I was like, come on, don't stop. Matter of fact, let's go check out Twitter. Make sure I don't have any like sexy photos for you guys to see or anything like that. Yeah, this guy right here. Don't stop now. Keep pushing. And we got the juggernaut breaking through some walls. Alright, got some people tagging me here. Let me see here. Stream is locking up. Thank you, Jay Bohannon. Which I do not understand why. It's okay. New hardware is on the way. It should not be locking up whatsoever. But I can still see your chats and grab the winners from the video that you guys should be commenting on with a positive comment, your Ethereum address, and make sure to include the hashtag 4K ETH giveaway, and I'll be able to pull from that. So either way, you'll still get your ETH, even if I'm locking up and laggy thanks to YouTube. Thank you for the follow on Twitter. Thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I actually been on YouTube for quite some time, but didn't really start pumping out content until recently. And look at that pump. As you can see, I have an alert. I had an alert set for 37.55, and we never went back down to those levels. If we did, that was a small buy for me. But we never did. We just pumped straight up. Hit a all-time high of, what is that? 47,470, something like that. So yeah, new records being set. Let's see what Ethereum did today. And I hope all of you are doing very well wherever you're located throughout the world. Let me go back to the daily real quick. Yeah, that was the latest. Okay, just making sure I'm not missing anything. So the latest all-time high, actually we're still close to Ethereum's all-time high, not too far from it compared to Bitcoin. We're a little bit further away from on Bitcoin than we are from ETH. $1,774. Good golly, Miss Molly. How are them profits doing? How are them Ethereum profits doing for you guys? That's what's up. That is what's up. Yeah, I got the 6800 Nefarious only because it was available. I got the notification via my Discord where I have multiple servers all linked up to let us know when we have GPUs available, CPUs available, stuff like that. And yeah, got it through there. It's pretty cool. ETH did very little of a jump compared to Bitcoin. I agree with that. You know, we got a 19%, plus 19% on Bitcoin versus, you know, maybe 10 to, I would say 11%, maybe, yeah, maybe around 10% for Ethereum's all-time high. But green across the board, you can't complain. We got some dark greens, man. BNB coin up to $81. I got some BNB coin at like 15. So yeah, that's doing pretty good. If you want to get my attention, please at me. I'm scrolling up right now. My apologies if I miss anybody. And also I want to post out a disclaimer. Let's see. Benjamin says, I'm so close to getting the amount of 3060 Ti. If you can see me and I'm not talking, I'm sorry. I'm looking at why my network's being stupid. think the nicks are going bad in this motherboard, to be honest. Okay, am I back? I don't want to curse on my live streams or anything on my channel, but excuse me for 1 second. Driving me nuts. Freaking YouTube, man. Either it's the NIC or it's my router, but I think it's the NICs, because I've been having this. If you guys remember, people who have been in the community for quite some time, I had this same issue on previous streams, but it would be like a minor lockup back to normal. This is showing like super negative, like the connectivity is non-existent. So I do apologize for anybody new that's just watching. Also, on top of that, when I'm raiding or playing video games, it would just freeze in the middle of a fight, then go back to normal. But that's a bad thing when you're raiding in WoW, because the amount of time that allows healers can't heal you through and you die. So I don't know why it keeps doing that. Instead of the 10 gig Ethernet port that I have on this really awesome motherboard, I am connected via the 1 gig Ethernet port. Hopefully that's sustainable. So I got 2 connections, which is redundant, and it's still giving me issues. This is just stupid. This is just stupid. I really swear it's just stupid. Driving me up the wall right now. Thanks for making my 4K giveaway stupid. It's not even that much load on the router. The router's fine. This is nothing to the router. Transaction, yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. Yeah, the router's fine. This is not even a heavy load. Cores are barely moving. I'm not sure. Alright, let's just get through this stupid stream because YouTube's pissing me off. Thank you, Nefarious, for trying to point that. If you entered a giveaway, I could still select you and go ahead and send some ETH your way. Go ahead and dislike the video if you hate YouTube. It will still help me out, but I hate the fact that YouTube is just pissing me off right now. Alright. Anyways, back to normal life. Check this out. So the MSI Trio 6800 non-XT is pretty big. This is inside a Corsair Obsidian 500D case. Not too small, but I mean that's the end of the graphics card, and I have just about that much space between the radiator with the fans on the inside and the back of the GPU. So it's getting direct airflow. And it's actually doing really well. Let me see if I could bring it up here. So if I minimize this and get out of your way, you'll see on hardware info, the max temperature that I hit on the memory was 72.4. I think the max I ever saw when it was a little bit warmer here in Florida, because right now it's cool weather, which is nice for mining at home because I don't have to run the AC. I can just let the cool air come into the house and go from there. But I think the max temperature was 74 or 76 degrees Celsius. So that's a lot better than it used to be. Now, I don't have an overclock set in the AMD tool that you see here, but you can manually configure it. I don't want to change it too much, but let me go ahead and throw myself back up. So when we select manual, and this is the only utility that I found that can actually tune the GPUs, but when you open up or turn on the switch for this, you want to make sure you go to advanced control, so that way you can have some more control over the individual items on this GPU. And I'll have this all covered in a future video of the 6800 mining performance. But if we look at MSI Afterburner, even the latest version, for some reason, like even if I try to push the core clock up, and sometimes I can move it, sometimes I can't, it won't take it. And I can't, you know, the power limit, the max on this is 15, but I really can't control anything through MSI Afterburner. The only reason why I have it open is because my Logitech keyboard allows me to see the CPU clocks, temperatures, GPU temps, all that stuff. But hardware info for Nvidia GPUs recently added where we can monitor memory temperatures, and a lot of people in the comments have been telling me how crazy the temperatures have been. Talking 110C. Now 110C is the junction temperature for these GDDR6 and 6X memory modules. So if you're hitting that temperature, you definitely want to run an aggressive cooler, or if you can, try to replace those thermal pads. But yeah, you should not be running 110. As soon as you hit close to 110, you're automatically going to throttle, and your GPU probably won't hash as high as it could. Some of them may drop drastically, some of them may not. So it looks like the stream is holding out well. Let me know in the chat, though. If you want my attention, try to @ me, okay? But hardware info always showed AMD's memory temperature. It was just very strange to see the 3000 series or Nvidia didn't have that ability until hardware info added it. Obviously, Nvidia internal sensors and monitoring knew that there was a memory issue or thermal issue, but it just wasn't showing it, at least in the programs that we have. Yusuf, I can look into that. Can you run through how to read hardware info with MSI Afterburner? Now, it depends on what you're trying to say there, brother. So how you read hardware info is with the data presented here in front of us, right? So we got our GPU temperature, our memory temperature, and our hotspot temperature. Now, the hotspot temperature is really what we want to keep an eye on as far as the GPU, but that won't get too high with mining. Really what we're concerned with mining is going to be memory. Unless you're in a core intensive algo, then maybe it might kick up a little bit. But you identify the information in here, or you look through it, right? So we're looking at the voltage, because when we undervolt, right here, when we undervolt, we're going to want to, like, say for example, I can push this GPU down to around 900 millivolts and still keep, I have to bring the core clock down a little bit. Matter of fact, I'll show you my favorite setting. So 2050 megahertz on the core, 900 millivolts or 925 for 24/7 stability. Make sure to turn on fast timing here in AMD to get the better results, and then bump the memory clock all the way to the top. Now I will tell you, I'm not going to apply the changes during the live stream. I will tell you that with the more power tool, as of right now, it will not work. Even when I tried to break the memory lock and put it up to 2250, what would happen is the core clock will go down. Just like if you ever played around with the RX 5600 XT, it did the exact same thing. If we broke the power play tables or tried to edit them, it would just default the clocks, and then actually the core clock would go all the way down to 500 megahertz and it wouldn't move. So the more power tool, the power play tables, or the red BIOS editor from Igor's lab is not going to work in this particular card, at least not yet. And it's been at least a couple months since it's been released. So yeah. But I will have how to tune. I have a video planned for how I tune my GPUs, Yusuf, and I'll put that out. So just keep an eye on the channel. But MSI Afterburner with this particular GPU doesn't do us any good, because there's not much control that we can utilize with this. But if you use AMD's built-in tool to configure your GPU, hardware info is just there to monitor. And the cool thing is you can actually customize it a little bit. Like, you can move tables around and stuff like that. I wouldn't get too crazy, but you can move tables around and stuff like that. And the socket power doesn't report accurate power draw. You're going to want to use a kilowatt meter. And again, all of this is going to be covered in my summary video of mining with the RX 6800. But yeah, I'll have some follow-up videos that will come out in the future. And Guild Ward, to answer your question, do you prefer Phoenix or LOL Miner? I prefer LOL Miner for less fees, but Phoenix Miner for more controllability as far as scripts and commands that I could run with Phoenix Miner. But that's just me. LOL Miner has gotten a lot of love from me because of the capabilities that, or excuse me, the lesser fees. Because you got to think, when you're mining, you're paying a fee at the pool, you're paying a fee for the miner dev that developed that miner, and then you're getting charged another fee when you get paid out, or then you have to transfer that funds from one wallet to. It's just, you want to minimize the amount of fees. So if you're just mining directly to a cold wallet, you're gonna get a fee at the pool, a fee for utilizing the miner, and LOL Miner is less than the others, and if you got only those two fees, you stack the sats, you get as much ETH as you can, and then eventually, obviously, you can withdraw, check out, stuff like that. Yeah, Lou, pretty much. Pretty much. I like to watch, in hardware info, Lou, I like to watch GPU, but I also look at this right here. So this is my Corsair H150 Pro. It's not the H150i Pro RGB. It's not the latest one with the Asus 7 Gen 7 pump, but the liquid temperatures is what's the most important to me. Now with the 3080 in here, boy, with those liquid temperatures getting hot. So the 3080's out in the main rig, and 6800's in here for testing. Eventually it's going to go into the AMD system. And actually Savage Mind swung by the house to help me out with something, which you'll find out in a future video. And he was going to take the 1070, because I had to take the 1070 off because I'm drawing too much power for a normal American outlet on 110 volt 15 amp breaker. So the 1070 had to come off in order to get the 1080 to run without causing issues. Because until you put a server power supply, or until I get the server power supply on 240 volts, it's not going to work as efficiently as I would like. Benjamin, I hope you. Well, I'm glad you like LOL Miner. It's a shame that Claymore Miner has unfortunately stopped doing any updates, and so it's kind of fallen off. So right now with AMD and Nvidia's latest generation, I would say LOL Miner for mining with AMD GPUs, and T-Rex Miner for mining with Nvidia. Now Phoenix Miner was a top miner for mining Ethereum. But T-Rex has surpassed that as far as NVIDIA 3000 series. And then, because you actually could get better hash rate with T-Rex Miner, and then LOL Miner is a little bit more efficient as far as cost, fees, utilization, stuff like that. Phoenix Miner offers a little bit more tools, but there's always updates. So I could say, LOL Miner is the best one right now for AMD, but as developers continue to update, and that's what we want. We want these devs to keep updating, not getting stagnant. As they update, one miner might become more efficient than the other, and so on and so forth. So we'll have to see. Nefarious, have you picked up some more thermal pads? Yes, sir. I just showed Savage. I got 2 more of the G-Lid thermal pads. So when I did my video on the 3080 series having issues, the G-Lid thermal pads, the 3mm ones, sold out real quick. And so as soon as it came back into stock, I grabbed 2 more. Gotta have thermal pads on hand. I got a bunch of thermal pads. So MX Goody has a good point. I don't know if you did this already, but have you tried putting small heat sinks in the back plates of the GDR6? I think he means, so not on the back plate, but if you had the GPU in your system, right, in a normal computer case, then you can technically take the back plate off if it's not a support structure, like if you don't need it to have the GPU, close together. Otherwise, you can use washers to make up the space for the back plate. But if you put the small heat sinks on the back of the memory modules, or where you have to put a thermal pad, because usually there's SMDs there, put a thermal pad, then the heat sink, that could help out. I actually did take an H212 CPU cooler and used a flat, like 0.5mm thermal pad on the middle section of where the GPU die and memory is, and then just put the H212 on top of that. I didn't mount it or anything. I just put a little force and let that kind of suction with the stickiness of the thermal pad, and it actually did improve temperatures, which told me it's memory. And I did a lot of videos on the 3080 if you haven't checked it out already, as far as thermal issues, what I did to fix it, stuff like that. So definitely check that out. If you do like tech related content, maybe some tech reviews every now and then, you know, checking out new hardware teardowns and cryptocurrency related content, definitely subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I appreciate you stopping by. Move hardware info. My bad. I'm sorry, did you want to watch Uniswap? Was I messing up your Uniswap? Or your Wrap BTC and Tether? Nefarious, I have not tried the 5.5e. See, that's the thing, and that's somebody that a lot of people have been asking me in the comments of my videos, you know, what is the best driver for AMD or what is the best driver for Nvidia? I haven't had the time to test every single driver. That takes a lot of time, which is why I appreciate your support, subscriptions, any super chats, anything you guys can provide, because my full-time job has been taking a lot of my attention, and so I haven't been able to dedicate as much as I want to the content that I create. But I'm trying to do my best to keep up with what the comments are putting out there. And that's another thing. There's been so many comments lately. It's so hard to keep up. Yes, we're still getting the scam, spam, fraudulent posts or comments. Don't listen to those guys. You know, Voscoin has talked about it. Red Panda's talked about it. Basically, we've all talked about it and warned users. You know, if anybody's out there pretending to be us saying, hey, you know, hit me up at this Telegram or message me on this email or WhatsApp or whatever, just be careful. That just do your due diligence, be smart, don't fall for the scams. Scams have picked up across the board, not just because of crypto's increase, but just because you know, there's a lot of people that are unemployed right now, unfortunately, during this pandemic, and scamming and fraudulent practices are picking up because these people need money. So they'll do anything they can to get money out of you and into their pockets. So just be careful, do your due diligence. Actually charges. Lou Adams asked, do I know what Hivon pool actually charges? The answer to that question, sir, is no. What do they actually charge for their fee? Let's see. Can we find out that information on this live stream? They say 0%. Payout details. How payout? Oh, bunch of chat notices. Let me turn my volume down. You're not looking at what I'm looking at. So let me put that over there. Do websites actually put their fees online? Do you know, Lou Adams? Is that a question, a rhetorical question? Like, do you know? I do not know what Hivon. What is? I'm gonna check something real quick. So let's see where their standings are. And I covered this website in a video I did not too long ago about how to choose the right mining pool. And we're getting ready to pick the giveaway here in a little bit, guys. So I hope you are commenting on the video in the description with a positive comment, the hashtag 4K ETH giveaway, and your Ethereum address, so that way I can select some winners. I'm going to select them all first, record their information, their ETH address, and then go ahead and send some ETH your way. What's up, Sarf? Thank you for stopping by. Grits, appreciate you. I'm good, Yusuf. Thank you, though. Thank you, though. Just use the same. Actually, most of the 3080s have been performing pretty much the same. Minus 200 core, plus 1100 or the 1200, depending on if you got the, you know, did good in the Silicon Lottery. Plus 1200 to 1100 on the MEM, and then bring the TDP or power limit down to 70%, and you'll be good to go. Where is Hivon? Where are you over here? I want you to over here. So, hang on a second. Hivon.net their pool, they charge 0% PPS plus. All right, so that's the payment system they have. And if you don't know what PPS plus and FPPS and all that stuff, I cover that in the video on how to choose the best mining pool or best pool to mine on. Oh, my system just locked up. I can't wait for my hardware to get here this week. That's it, guys. I'm done. I can't wait for my hardware to get here. Anyways. Yeah. So even though they may charge 0% fee, that's probably what they're trying to do to attract miners. Look at how low they are. So if you were hashing away, even with a 600 mega hash system, it'd probably take a while to find a block. Now, they last found a block 16 minutes ago, but what was it before then? What was the last time they found a block before 16 minutes ago? You want a pool that has frequent blocks, unless you're trying to solo mine. If you got a lot of hash power, then maybe not. But yeah, that might be a little bit of a turnoff just for me. It may not be a turnoff for you guys, but it may be a turnoff for me. Oh, what's up, DC Adventure, throwing some love. Appreciate you guys. I'm still up, right? Okay. It was like, wait a second. Am I still up? Oh, my computer's driving me crazy. The Knicks are driving me crazy, man. I could even see the dip in the YouTube chart. Wow. There's so much live chatting going on. Yeah, I'm working now, Nefarious. I'm on call. Benjamin Larson, any tips on H100 BTC Plus, how to best deal with the 1x ports being too close to each other in a safe way? He's talking about this. H110 Pro BTC. That's a bad picture. Anyways, he's talking. I was trying to get a good picture. There we go. Am I in your way? No. So yeah, these ports are really close to each other, and so even with the 1x USB adapters, with the USB there, they will bump into each other. Maybe get another adapter, a PCIe adapter that takes one of these and splits it into 4. Might be a way to do it. What's the adapter? It's in my description. All the parts, a few of the parts that I recommend, a few, not all. A few of the parts that I recommend are in my video description. But something like this. Now this one's sold out, but I wonder if this will fit, because even this thickness, what would happen is when you put this in there, it would take up these 2 slots right here, but you get 4 for the sacrifice of 2. So maybe that might be one way you could get out of it. But there's also a by 16 adapter that you can get, I believe, that splits into a bunch of USB ports. That might be another way that you can bypass, but you want to check that out, because I want to make sure that we get the live stream wrapped up here and start picking out some winners here. Holy crap, there's a lot of people. All right, so I'm gonna post it in the live chat again. Nefarious, thank you so much for doing that. Rating Classic Vanilla. No, Ben, I'm out. Well, I do play Classic, but I've been raiding Castle on Shadowlands. Congrats on the buy there, Yusuf, with the i7 8700K, 16 gigabytes of memory. I did hit up Crucial Memory, by the way, trying to see if they would like to partner with me on the build that I'm doing with the 4000 megahertz kit. That would really be nice if Crucial Memory will reply to my email. I'm looking forward to it. All right, a lot of live chat. All right, let me do that. Thank you. Hey, let me give my boy a shout out here. Anthony Ryan, good call. Good call. Thank you for that, sir. So what's happening is if you are commenting, your comments may not be getting through because unfortunately all those scammers, spammers, and fraudulent people are driving me up the wall. And so they're, you know, it's really hard to keep up with. So I have to approve them, and my deepest apologies for that. But I'm approving them right now. But thank you for advising me, because sometimes Savage Mind or Red Panda might utilize a video of mine, and all of a sudden I have a bunch of comments, and you know, I feel bad because I gotta tell them, like, guys, if you're gonna do a giveaway, you please let me know in advance so that way I can approve the comments. But dang, there's a lot of y'all. Holy crap. All I had to say was Eve, huh? That's all I had to say was Eve. Alright, everybody's... Dang. Alright. I don't want to approve all, like a blanket all, because... False positive idiot. What the hell are you talking about? See, I just get some random comments like that. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? Hang on, I want to see what this is all about. Okay, it was somebody. Okay, it was somebody advising a user about mining with NiceHash and how the antivirus can block it. So yeah, all right. Did I go offline again? I'm gonna refresh it. I'm gonna refresh it and make sure that I get all the comments that's on there. Let's make sure that everybody's showing up. Let's just get this stream over with before I lose you guys again. I approved them all, so let's make sure that they're showing up. If not, looks like I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Alright, got some more people commenting as well, so I'm going to keep going. So I went offline. Don't worry, if you were in the giveaway and I went offline, I still will be able to pick you guys. Let me see what YouTube comment picker saying. Because I know there's a lot more people in here. Or at least that posted. Duplicate users. Hashtag. If it cuts out, it's okay, guys. I'm still gonna pick you, and I'm still gonna send some stuff. Don't worry about it. It won't be before Caffeine and Crypto this Saturday, but the following week we will have a much better streaming system. Yeah, comments are enabled on my video. Okay. This is just getting weird. If not, I can do it the old-fashioned way. Because I can see it in my YouTube studio. So I don't know why it's being a jerk. All right. 51 comments. All right, let's see here. Let's refresh real quick. Keyword filter. $35. Make sure that's right. Yeah, looks about right. Held for review. Make sure it is. Swamp 7 just joined in. Sarf, Benjamin. All right, let's refresh one more time. Should be at what, 37 now? I wonder how long these sites actually take to pick up stuff. Published, held for review. Alright. So that should be everybody. That should be everybody. Let's see what well, I don't want to do anything goes. There we go, 37. Alright, that's everybody. Alright, J Bohannon, first one on deck. First one on deck. You get some Ethereum, sir. How much Ethereum? Nobody knows. It might be only 2 cents. You never know. I'm joking. I'm joking. Alright, so here was the game plan, okay? There's 37 of you guys. It really depends on the number of people that came in. There was a lot of people that came in, but I lost a lot of subscribers, or excuse me, a lot of viewers because of my stupid connection. But the game plan was 8 people were going to get some Ethereum. At least $5 each. Might get a little bit extra. But the gas prices alone are going to kill me. Because it's not the weekend. And I'm not talking about Super Bowl. Samuel DaCosta. Doesn't matter if you're in the live stream because I know I lost a lot of you. Doesn't matter if I lost you in the live stream. It's okay. I'm still going to get you guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will take care of you. And I appreciate you stopping by. Even if you're not a subscriber, I appreciate you stopping by. I just ask that you consider subscribing to the channel if you're into cryptocurrency related content, as well as technology, tech reviews, teardowns, focusing on GPUs, maybe do like a motherboard review, which I have done a couple. So yeah. Alright, so there's our 2 winners so far. How do you say this name? What is that? A polar bear? Hey, thanks for the opportunity to giveaway. Congratulations on 4K subscribers. May your hash rate be high and your temperatures low. I like that. I like that. I like that. Thank you very much. I hope your temperatures are good and your hash rate's very high as well. Merry Christmas. I don't even know how to pronounce that. There's no name. Is it a dog? It's a Doge dog? Refresh? Alright, hang on, Nefarious. Let me refresh the studio too. Alright, we got some late entries here. Nefarious, do it again. I don't see you yet. Where you at, Nefarious? Double check it's in there. I guess Savage Mind, I guess I'll be able to go to 930 and we'll do a Savage raid if I can maintain connectivity and not lose everybody. We'll do a Brenton Matthews. Congrats on the 4K, many more to come. Keep up the good videos. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, Brenton. I appreciate you nonetheless. It's because of you guys and people, viewers like you. Sound all PBS and stuff on you. Alright, so we got 4 people so far, guys. J Bohannon, Samuel, Puppy, or a Doge, or a Polar Bear, or whatever that is. A very great comment. I'm very appreciative for the nice words. Again, thank you. And then Brenton Matthews. So we have 4 winners. So we have 4 more left, alright? 4 more left. It's 9:03 p.m. I'm wondering if I should keep y'all in suspense. Bitcoin's taking a little bit of a dip. No, we'll go through it. And if you guys want to hang out with me a little bit longer, I greatly appreciate it. Matter of fact, that was a work email that just came in. 2 seconds. Let me put you on the chart here. We are good. False positive. All right. So, losing viewers don't matter to me. Nefarious. Oh, hacks. It's rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. All the love, all the fun, all the knowledge. Keep up the love, man. Appreciate it. You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not smarter than anyone. Honestly, in some of my videos, I think I'm wrong in a couple of topics. But, yeah. And I think I just lost everybody again. Nope. I just lost viewers. I keep dropping. But yeah, Nefarious, there you are. Number 5. Number 5. All right. Now, I will tell you this. Last giveaway, when I tried to... Matthew Thomas. Hope to be the lucky one. Well, sir, you are the lucky one. Congratulations. You get some Ethereum there, bud. But yeah, the last... I don't even know what the heck I was going to say. What was I going to say? 1, 2, 3. So, J. Bohannon, Samuel, Panda, Doge, Puppy, Polar Bear, Brenton, Matthews, Nefarious Technology, Matthew Thomas. So, that's 2 Matthews. So, 2 more. Two more winners. Crypto World, I've been seeing you around lately. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for being a helpful YouTuber. Keep it up, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And to show you some love, I'm going to send you some ETH. All right, last person. Who's it going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Last person to get some Ethereum for the 4K giveaway is Techman. Way to round it out, Techman. Man, you are growing your channel fast. Keep it up. Well, I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. The goal is to establish another office, move my studio into that, so that way you're not looking at my bedroom. You know, and build up the mining army. Obviously, I know gamers are not going to like that too much because that means there's more GPUs that are going in my arsenal rather than theirs. But I try to play fair. I try to let the gamers have their chance, right? Like, I'm not going to buy the whole stock at once. But I will tell you that if I was able to get a hold of a direct connection through a manufacturer, provider, or vendor, I would certainly use that connection well and wisely. So, to round out our 8, J. Bohannon, Samuel DaCosta, Polar Bear, Dog, Doge. I'm pretty sure they probably gave us the right answer, and I just didn't pay attention in live chat. Brenton Matthews, Nefarious Technology, Matthew Thomas, Crypto World, and Techman TY. Thank you so much. Yusuf has been trying to get my attention. Quick 3080 i7 8700 overclock settings real quick. So the 8700K overclocks pretty well. You could probably get up to 5.2 if you have a golden sample. I wouldn't push it too high. Here's my tip to you, because each CPU performs differently. Do not surpass 1.44 volts. Because if you're pulling 1.44 volts and your ripple is high, or your load line calibration is not set to like level 1, and sometimes some motherboards have it flipped. Like level 1 on my motherboard is where it's going to try to keep it as consistent as possible. You want to keep that ripple as consistent as possible. But if you set that to about 1.43, 1.44 volts, have your load line calibration at the highest or second to highest level, you could probably push 5.2 gigahertz. But what I would do is step it up bit by bit. And because you have an Intel CPU, check this out. Intel, let's see if they still have it. Intel burn test. Yeah, it's still on Tech Power Up. So this test right here will allow you, it's a little flame that tells you if your system freezes. But if you run that after you set your clocks and it freezes, then you might be having some issues. Bring the clocks down. And obviously the clocks, when you bring the clocks down, you want to bring down the voltage as well. But you want to find the most stable clocks for voltage. So I can't tell you definitively, yeah, 5.2 at 1.44, load line calibration at level 1 or whatever. It really depends on your motherboard, CPU, and whether or not your CPU silicon is you won the silicon lottery. As far as the 3080 overclocks, I believe just do like plus 100 on the core and plus 700 on the mem for gaming, minus 200 on the core, plus 1200 or 1100 on the mem, with the power limit set to 70% or the TDP set to 70% for mining. But yeah, play around with the Intel burn test. I also like this program, Unigen Heaven, to kind of find out the GPU's clocks. And I bump up the core, find the most stable core. And then once I find the most stable core, I start bumping up the memory. If you start seeing artifacting, green, blue specks, lines, then your memory clock is too high, bring it back down. But there are our winners. Let me check live chat real quick. Chris Anderson has a great point. He has a very great point. In the description of every video of mine, by the way, there is a link to dogelord.com. At dogelord.com, you will see that much of the crypto community, Savage Mind, by the way, have you hit up Chris or Dogelord? You should do that. I don't know why I'm pointing over here like you can see me because you're over here. But anyways, it has the SerpentX collection, Red Panda Mining, and this really, I made this shirt because 2020 was rough. It still stands, but unfortunately the GPU drought has lingered on into this year. Got a shirt, saying all the usual terms that we're all familiar with, and trying to buy a GPU, out of stock, auto notify, coming soon, and a nice little robot to remind us that the bots are winning. And then of course you got the Red Panda line, the Open Application Ion collection, and DCA Adventure. So lots of great stuff on dogelord.com, and they do accept cryptocurrency as payment, which is pretty cool. I really appreciate us utilizing cryptocurrency to pay for our services and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I actually paid, here it is, so Bitcoin Cash. I think I'm freezing. My monitor just told me something. They take Dogecoin. They do take Dogecoin. Litecoin, Ethereum, and all the usual payment suspects out there. So check out dogelord.com when you have the opportunity. Link is in the description. All right. Ethereum's having a nice little pullback a little bit. When's the next buy set? I don't have my scripts yet, Jay, from DCA Adventure, trading with the View. I don't have my scripts yet for TradingView. So yeah, those were our winners. So if you're a winner and you just want to get off because you were here for the Ethereum only and not for me, you can leave. No, I'm joking. But do me a favor, hit the like button. I'm going to hang out for a little bit longer because I'm waiting for Savage Mind to get online or to go live. Matter of fact, let's see when he will go live. There it is. Top 5 mining GPUs. Ooh, this should be interesting. Savage Mind, make your thumbnail a little bit smaller, bud. It's not working. When you get this image, it's usually too big. Oh, by the way, for some of my peoples that have been in the community for a while, they might know that I like to partake in something after hours. It's called We Go to Mexico. This channel right here, 1320 Jacks, is our group, I guess you could say. Not all of them, but just the Jacksonville community getting together, going to Mexico. So if anybody's into cars and stuff like that, I already gave him some advice. He's a small channel. I gave him some advice, but hopefully Alex can make something of it. I need to teach him about the thumbnail game. Savage Mind's got it going on. The thumbnails on Savage Mind, like I can't even touch that. Look at Paul's Hardware. Paul's Hardware thumbnails are elite, man. and I got one of his thumbscrew shirts. But I love Paul's Hardware. I love Bitwit, Jay's 2 Cents, Gamers Nexus. Steve from Gamers Nexus has been a huge help to the channel as well. As far as advice, he's not in the mining space, and I don't want him to be affiliated with the mining space whatsoever, but he's very knowledgeable when it comes to, you know, overclocking, VRM inefficiency. BuildZoid as well has responded to a couple of my questions, and through their knowledge, I have gained so much, and so I appreciate and thank them, and it has helped mold this channel into what it is today, obviously with your support. But you can join up down below this video into the SerpentX Special Forces. There's different membership levels, and each level has access to various things, maybe some behind the scenes stuff. I will try to do more and more, maybe some photo updates of what's going on. But I usually record my content and then release it maybe the following week or a week or two after, only because of availability and time. The only reason we're doing this live stream right now is, one, because we hit 4K and I wanted to thank you guys and give you some Ethereum, and two, because my wife has so kindly obliged. Because when Wifey Sauce is here, and that is not a trademark against Bitwit, I can't really do much. You know, we got to focus and be a family together. So yeah. Bucks won the Super Bowl. Yeah, they did. Was it the refs that won the Super Bowl or the Bucks? I'm joking. I know a lot of people are gonna hate that, but yeah. All right. Everybody's looking good. Tech Man. Matter of fact, let me go check out my members real quick and give them a huge shout out. Gotta remember how to do that. How do I check my members? Community? Where's my community? How do I check my community? How do I use this thing, man? Audience. No. Wow, I have a lot of UK people actually. Wow, that's cool. Where is my community? Community. All right. Let's see here. Well, that didn't help me out much. I could have swore I saw where I can see my members. I mean, most of them posted in the live chat right now. Techman. I believe Emmanuel's in there. Lou Adams. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Matthew Sharon signed up today, so that was pretty cool. Matthew, I appreciate that. Savage, you're gonna come on a little bit early? You think? So Savage Mind came over. Oh, there's that NOS energy drink. I'm still, hang on. Let's write them right now. I am still looking for that sponsorship. Well, I don't want to say that. Let's see here. So what would you call crypto YouTubers? Is it tech tubers or crypto tubers? What would be the name that you would give crypto community? That's the question I want to answer. All right, I guess we're gonna wait till 9:30. All right, so let's see here. I gotta entertain you guys for a whole 15 minutes, like it's the end of the world. All right, so the story. Nobody asked me about the story. I don't know why it keeps doing that, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to reset this computer soon. But I got some new hardware on the way. So Joseph, to answer your question, I'm also a network engineer. I'm a what they call it a. I work with the knock, but I guess you could say the team definition is alternative escalations or alt path. We get issues that can't be fixed by general support, but I work in hand or along with network engineers to resolve issues with DNS, hosting, email, websites, the lot. I was an IT specialist that would work for various companies, going deciding whether or not we want to roll a truck out to the site or doing remote support, depending on the issue. Or live stream of Caffeine and Crypto. I promise you, if it does happen, just hang tight for me. After this week, by next Saturday's live stream, everything will be good. I'm not sure if you can see me right now. YouTube is not even telling me anything at the moment. It says I have connectivity in OBS, but yeah, if the problem will be resolved by not this Saturday of Caffeine and Crypto. I'll probably reset everything, the network, the computer, everything. But this is just getting ridiculous, and I apologize for it. And you guys shouldn't have to experience this type of connectivity in this day and age with technology. The type of internet I have, gigabit Ethernet. I have gigabit internet. So there's no reason why it should be lagging out like this. But anyways, we only have so much time left before, one, I lose you again, or two, we move over to Savage Mine. So let me see if I can tell you the story. If you guys can hear me, great. Once upon a time, I heard about a thing called Bitcoin. When Bitcoin first came into my purview, I was very intrigued by it and wanted to dabble a little bit into it. And I believe this is where Bitcoin was not fresh. It's been around for quite some time, right? Because of the economic situation in 2008, my family was impacted by it, but I wasn't. Myself, besides losing a regular 9-to-5 job, wasn't impacted that hard as compared to the rest of the world. So when we went over to our buddy's house where we would LAN, right, we were playing WoW, classic WoW, but we also had a room. And, unfortunately for this sweet old lady that lived next door, what me and Ken had set up was we set up a DDWRT router, and what we would do is connect to her Wi-Fi, which she should have done better and secured it, but a sweet old lady, she probably didn't know better. We connected to her wireless connection, and then we split that connection to all of our machines, and we probably had like a good 8-10 people, gaming and landing all at the same time. But in another room, we had laptops, a few desktops, old desktops, stuff like that, and they were just mining away on Bitcoin, trying to accumulate. Now, long story short, as we accumulated it, right, us being young and dumb, probably getting into things that we probably shouldn't have, Silk Road happened. And when Silk Road happened, because of some of the poor choices in the group that was made, there was fear that, the government will be coming after us next. Not that we were like, Pablo Escobar or anything like that, but just the paranoia set in. And so everybody got rid of their Bitcoin. I unfortunately did that as well. If I didn't let go of the Bitcoin that I had, let's just say that I would be in the double-digit millions right now. So my wife is upset with me. My dog left me. No, I'm joking. My wife is a little bit disturbed once I told her the story. But in New York City, the Bronx specifically, I'm pretty sure it's dead now. There is a thumb drive that's by some railroad tracks near Bronx River Avenue. And this was way back when. Because I've been living in Florida since 1996, but I would visit New York to visit my family and stuff like that. And I basically just took it and got rid of any device leading back to me, and this USB drive got thrown over some houses onto a railroad track behind behind Bronx River Avenue. So if you look at Bronx River Avenue in New York City, that's where my old house when I was little used to be, and that's where some of my family had stayed. And there's a USB drive somewhere back there that maybe somebody picked up, or maybe the train ran over, or maybe, I don't know. It's gone, and I'm part of the billions of dollars, or I'm not sure what the total. No, how much money has everybody lost? Let's get ready for Savage Mind though. How much money? How much Bitcoin was lost? Tens of billions worth of Bitcoin has been locked by people who forgot their key. Of the existing 18.5 million Bitcoin, around 20%, currently worth 140 billion, appear to be lost and otherwise stranded wallets. Yep. So I'm part of that 140 billion, unfortunately. Good job, Joseph Johnson. I hope you enjoy it. It's nice. Always nice to meet another tech. Me and Nefarious would engage sometimes in the DCA Discord. Clients make us laugh. There's a whole bunch of client stories. But yeah, that's my Bitcoin origin story. Not all the details. I'm sure you guys would love a bunch of details, but I can't tell you everything about my personal life. I do want to keep some things private. Not that you don't already know who I am. But yeah, unfortunately, all that money is gone. They probably stole the gravel around the tracks too. Yeah, you know, there's times that New York, you go walk out of the house, go down to the bodega, the store, the corner store, and by the way, I'm Puerto Rican, and there'd be a car on cinder blocks. There's been times like that. It wasn't the worst part of the Bronx, but yeah, it definitely, yeah. All right, 3 minutes, Savage. Come on, buddy. Just start it early, bud. Just start it early. You got this. I believe in you. All right, well, while we're waiting for him, I'm going to bust out my hardware wallet and get ready to start sending ETH. Everybody that I called out for will get their ETH. I just need you to be patient with me, okay? I am not worried at all, but I do want... Matter of fact, I'm going to wait a little bit since you guys are still on my computer screen, even though I got dual monitors to send the ETH, but I will definitely do it. Yusuf's power limit 70%, temp 76%. I hate you, YouTube. I hate you, YouTube. I hate you, computer, for being stupid. I'm pretty sure if I reset this computer, everything will be fine. It's a good computer. It's a 9900K Z390 Tachi Ultimate. I do plan on selling it, but something is going on connectivity-wise, and I can't tell why. So, all right, Savage Mind is coming on here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and head on over there, do a hashtag Serpent Raid, and Yusef, yeah, get those thermals checked out. You might have to apply some memory thermal pads or replace the thermal pads that's on it. What GPU is it? What GPU is it? You say it's fine. It works. It's fine. Okay. What GPU is it? Yeah, so you got the Gigabyte Eagle like me, or the OC, the Gigabyte Gaming OC. Gaming OC, Red Panda has. He had issues. Eagle, mine, I had issues. Just out of the box today? Okay. Well, you know, if you hit 95 mega hash and then all of a sudden it drops down to 88, 86, 85, then yeah, you're thermal throttling and you want to replace the thermal pads. Check out my videos. Go to my channel. Check out my videos on a 3080 of the issues I experienced, and then look for one that says on the thumbnail, I fixed it. So, yeah, OC edition. So you got the same thing as Red Panda. So look at his video and look at my video, and you'll see what I did. I replaced the thermal pads in the front and back. G-Lid thermal pads are really good, and Thermal Grizzly minus pad 8s are really good. All right, guys, Red Panda Savage Mind is coming online. You guys have a great day. I thank you so much for stopping by for the 4K subs. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I am so sorry about the connection. All right, while the 2 seconds I have before I lose you again, let's head over to Savage Mine. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for being a part of the SerpentX Special Forces community. I am so sorry about today's stream, the poor connection. I no excuses, and I apologize. I will have new hardware. I will reset my computer, and it will be a good streaming machine. I promise you. My apologies once again, and I thank you so much for your support. I'll catch you guys later on. Don't forget to check out dogelord.com if you're interested in any merch from any of the great crypto YouTubers out there. Take care, guys.